you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He's got room to run right at the start. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A huge play right off the bat. 41 yards.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
Turbo 3 kick. Turbo 3 kick. Get set. Ready, team.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, shot. Ready, team.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Body attacking now. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check my thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed of ups and downs. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love?
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Achane is in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Ready. Cougar 19. Steady.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
6 for the Eagles. 6 for the Eagles. 70. Hawks. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They put Adams in motion. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
44. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Solo left. 18.
A shotgun snap to Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, flattening his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Yeah, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Mustang 19.
On first down, it's Milroe. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On second down, Milroe. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down grab, the first of the game for Adams.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Come on. Hit. 60 back, 70 line. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up for 3rd down.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st and 10.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Deputy! Viking 18! Cowboy 80!
A handoff as they try to run it here, and he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Let's go! Get alert! Alert! Dragon 60! Ready, ready?
Now Walker. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Warrior 70! 19 tight! 19 tight! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Panther 60! Panther 60! 18 Pioneer!
Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Milrow. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready. Corner, long. Watching Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Tua, gonna give it to Achane. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 21 TX. Let's go.
Now it's Tua. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Here we go, set.
They put Adams in motion. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they will finally run him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
The Seahawks.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Let's go now. Huh. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cut 19, cut 19. Warriors 70.
They put Adams in motion. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
It is third and long.
Red. Bronco 80. 18, 5 in.
Moving the tight end right. Now Milroe facing third and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 49. Lutz's kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board just before halftime.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant football, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
One final throw before the break. That one, taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
These are the plays that when you look back, like, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Tight end motioning left. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
19, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They run with Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They put Adams in motion. Milrow on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now behind the line
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw is Tua. In trouble, and down he goes. Ernest Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
20, TX.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this will be touched down by a member of the punt team right at the 50-yard line.
The 50-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They put Adams in motion. Now Milroe on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Hit. Crack all 80. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. This one intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Seahawks great. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
This is Walker. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Seahawks.
Hold the stick. Get it. 19.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Hook it, nice.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game.
4-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
On 3rd down, Milroe. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Seahawks, first down.
23 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
Ready?
They put Adams in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
19 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming,
Ready?
and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Packer 60. Dragon 60. Corey, 70.
They bring the tight end in motion. Milroe going to throw it again. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard.
Go ahead. Solo left. All right, go ahead. Go.
On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. He's inside the 40. Devon Achane. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 6. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Tight end on the move left.
Ready?
Play action. It's Milrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Milrow. Oh, a loose football. He's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Fix the eagle!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been bringing the fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
He's right, switch. It's safe. Go ahead. Out.
2 and out on 1st down. Rolling off his back foot, and it's taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A shotgun snap for 2. To the left side. In the hands of Hill. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Wait, team. Double one, high. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Ready, team. Hey, double one.
To the air again, Tungo Bailoa. That one out wide to Aitken. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Ready.
Here's a designed run, and he will take it in himself. Tua any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much clear.
Next to score, Dolphins 35, Seahawks 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
26. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Trap 50! Steady!
Now Milrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action. The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold.
Come on. Ready.
Now a give to Walker, running right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and long.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready.
Ready, team.
Double one, high.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
21 G. Ready. Ready, G. What's it?
first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's taken in by Achane.
Complete to Devon Achane. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9.
All right, come on. Whoa!
Here's Tagovailoa. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession. But after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
2nd and 10.
60.
To the air, it's Milrow. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. They'll try and run for it. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. So, ends up, it's a win for the Dolphins. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while.